What's going on, everyone? And today I'm bringing you the review for Daredevil Season 2, Episodes 1 and 2. That's how I'll be doing the reviews for the Netflix series. Taking 2 episodes and one video. So I just got done watching episodes 1 and 2, and it was already so action packed because the first season wasn't that action packed. Well, no, wasn't as action packed as this season because now you can bring more people into the season, into the next season since it's season 2. So, anyways, all right. Episode 1 starts off. So we see robbers robbing. Look like they just robbed a bank or someplace. So Daredevil chased these robbers down. Classic Daredevil stuff. Just beat them up. And the next day, we see Foggy and Daredevil, and they walking. Uh, looks like it's midday, so they just walking, and Foggy asks like, "When you gonna stop doing this?" Cause he feel like they wasting time, like friendship. They could be doing things together, but he's just worried for him, basically. So in the nighttime, we get into this scene. If I'm looking over a lot, don't worry about that. It's just my notes that I took down from the season, so I could remember it. Alright, so we go to this scene in the nighttime, and it's just dog fighting. We see some dogs, and they looks like they just got done fighting. And I guess the leader of this gang, well, we later on find out it's an Irish gang, and he's telling them, since Fisk is down, the Yakuza has been quiet. The Russians are dead. The just a lot of the other gangs in Hell's Kitchen are down, and it's their time to shine. So they're basically trying to take Wilson Fisk's spot as the king in Hell's Kitchen. So then, right when he's about to smash the bottle on the table, it looks like he was about to smash it on his friend, on this one of his gang members' head, but I don't know. So whenever he's about to smash the bottle, just a array of bullets just start hitting the windows. Everyone gets hit, gets shot up. We noticed the Punisher. He just shoots all through the windows, everything. So one person gets down. One of the gang members gets down, and this is very important. One gang member gets down, and it's actually he gets down. He survives the shootout, but he gets shot in his side. So he gets shot in his side. He survived the shootout. So he goes to the bar that Nelson and Murdoch are searching for. He was searching for them because he learned that they were the lawyers. So he's bleeding out. He's not bleeding out. He's not letting it show. He has this big old jacket on, so he's not letting anyone see he's bleeding. Daredevil reads his heart rate, and he knows that he's worried about something. So they get done. So they talk to him about what happened, about the bullets and all, about the shootout that happened at the pub and all that. And so later on that night, we see uh the same. It was the same dude from season 1, the black dude selling the weapons. So we see him selling these shotguns to people, and so he's just selling the shotguns, and people they're about to buy it. Then Daredevil shows up, beats the crap out of all of them. So Daredevil shows up, and he's asking them for information, like, what do you know about this? So all the dude can really tell him is uh that gangs want the turf, or gangs want the spot that Wilson Fisk had. So that's all what's going on. And so later on that night, Daredevil finds the I don't know if it was the Punisher. No, it wasn't the Punisher safe house. It was a the Mexican cartel. I guess they safe house. It was a Mexican cartel safe house, and they were hung up. Uh, like not a meat, like a hung up. You know where they hang pigs at? Yeah, that's where Punisher hung the Mexican cartel. Where you hang the pigs. So gruesome. And I love it. I love this. So he hangs them up there. Daredevil reads one of their hearts. Only one of them is still surviving. He asks him who did this, and the guy dying, he just said, "There is no they. There's only one man doing this." So this is very important because everyone thinks it's a gang causing all this havoc in the city. Everyone thinks it's a new gang, but it's actually one person, and that's the Punisher. So the Punisher. So once he finds this out, he goes to. No wait. Punisher tries to kill. So we go to the hospital. The dude bled. The witness bled out, and he fell. So they take him to the hospital. And so while he's in the hospital, the Punisher goes to the hospital, starts shooting the place up just to try and kill the witness. But he's missing, and Karen is with the Punisher. Karen is with the witness. Karen's with the witness, and they're escaping from the hospital. And they do make a successful escape. And while the Punisher is on the roof with the sniper, trying to shoot at the witness in the car, he he misses. He misses like about 3 times. Then we see the scope. And he's about to shoot him. Then bam, Daredevil pops up, kicks the gun out of his hand, and they get into a fight. Anyways, this fight leads on to like the next building. So they're walking and they get back into a fight. And so Daredevil was standing by the edge of the building, like where he's about to fall off. Then Punisher pulls out the gun from his leg, his ankle, or something like that. Whatever. He keeps the gun on his ankle, so he pulls it out and he says, "Bang!" Shoots Daredevil right in the mask, on top of his mask where the crack is that we seen in the trailers. Yeah, that's what he got that crack from, cause Punisher shot him right in the head. So on to episode 2. After Punisher shot up the hospital, uh, it's a lot in this episode. I'm gonna try to go real quickly through it. So after what we seen in the first episode, we see Foggy is wary about Daredevil because on the news it's showing what he did, what this guy did, and the Punisher what he did is showing that he shot up the hospital and everything, and Daredevil's building is being evacuated, I think, or something. They're just clearing everyone out of there, and Foggy doesn't see Matt, so he gets worried, goes to the rooftops searching for him, and there he finds Daredevil just laying on the ground with the skull of his mask cracked. And so anyways, he just finds him, and Foggy is pretty annoyed that Matt won't stop going out late at night to fight crime and all that. And so meanwhile, so they get the witness, and I don't know who the lady is and the other guy, so they just want the witness to talk to the leader of the Irish pub to talk. They want the witness to go talk to the leader so he could just tell him that that they're still dealing drugs and they're gonna lock him up. So they want to use him to lock up the leader, and if they do, he can get into witness protection, but only if he does this. So, anyways, this is one of the cool scenes. So, anyways, the Punisher he goes to this like pawn shop, so he gets a police dispatcher and some not guns. He gets ammunition for a sawed-off shotgun, I think. So he just gets the ammunition from the cashier, and while he's walking out, cashier's like, "You sure you don't want to buy any more?" And then he just starts making uh sex porno. He's like trying to sell him some pornos, and then he says, "What kind do you like? Bondage?" And then he says, "I got another one." Then the cashier says, "I have another one. She's barely 12." So Punisher turns around and he's like, "I know you did not just say that," because he's making a underage sex joke. So he turns around, grabs the bat, smacks the dude upside the head with it. That was pretty cool. So, uh, anyways, after that scene, Karen is actually scared for when she's talking to Foggy. She's just scared. She's just saying how it all feels too real. She could have been one of those people who were shot in the hospital when the Punisher was trying to kill the witness. She was right with him. So she could have been one of those people, and she's just worried for her life. She says it all feels too real. And what is she getting herself into and all that? And she goes to Daredevil house, well, Matt Murdock's house. She goes to his house, and she's just saying how she's not stupid. She's telling Matt, "I'm not stupid. All the cuts and bruises, how many times do I have to hear about you falling down the steps or running into a wall?" And she's just basically, she wants to know the truth. She wants to know the truth. Why does he always have bruises and everything like that? And so Daredevil, with the crack in his suit, I guess he takes like a day or two off. So he goes to the guy who made his suit originally. So he asks him, "How long do you think it'll take to get the skull fixed?" So the guy says, "You're gonna need a whole new suit if you want to be safe, because with the crack in it, it'll easily break, so it won't protect you really." So Daredevil goes. So he says it'll take him about 3 days. So later on, Daredevil goes to the Irish shootout from that happened earlier in episode 1. He goes there where Punisher shot up. The place Punisher shot up, Daredevil goes there, and he's not in his suit. He just has on all black. So he goes there and he's just tracing the blood. I guess he could smell good. I guess so. He's just smelling this blood, and he traced it all the way to the Punisher safe house. So this is where we see Punisher got all ammo and ammunition, and he got a guard dog in the house, but it was chained up. So yeah. So then Punisher goes to the Dogs of Hell, the biker gang. So he kills all of them. He sets up a trap because the CIA or the police thought they were going to trap him. So he rigs the truck to drive all the way there, and they shooting up the truck. The police just shooting up the truck, and Punisher is on top of the truck. Punisher is on top of a building, waiting for the witness to step out so he can shoot him. But Daredevil show up, they fight, they tangle. It was a pretty good fight scene, by the way. So they get down there, and Daredevil is not focused. I guess something wrong with his hearing at the time, so he just gets knocked down and he gets dragged. And I think this is where the next episode will take off. So